Hi folks, welcome back and welcome to this lesson, Unwanted Spaces. Unwanted spaces can be a pain, particularly if it's causing an error to your other formulas, or giving you an incorrect length formula reading. The latter might not be as much of a pain as the former. However, in either case, they're not good to have. The good thing is, Excel has a solution for removing unwanted spaces. The solution is the trim function. Let's dive deep and check it out. Okay, so let's take a look at the illustration for this exercise. We're going to go straight to Excel again. Let's say that you're in the process of buying a car. Table 1 has a short list of the cars that you want to check out. You need to retrieve the prices for these cars from Table 2. Table 2 has a full list of all the cars in the market. In order to retrieve them, you need to use the VLOOKUP function. Let's type it in. Okay, so that's your VLOOKUP, and let's copy it down. Okay, so as you can see here, the trouble is that the quality of the data in table 2 isn't great, which causes us some grief and throws off our lookups and give us an error here. A quick observation of the data in table 2 shows that some of this data in column I have got leading unwanted spaces, which tells us the reason why our lookups didn't work for some of them. Let's take a look at how the trim function can solve this problem. So let's type the trim function in column K. Once that's done, let's drag it down. Okay, and the next thing that we want to do here is to copy and paste this to column I to ensure that the data are in good quality. And make sure that you copy and paste using the special value. And as we expected, we have solved the errors in table 1 by doing this. All those errors gone. Moving on, let's get out of Excel and examine the trim function. The trim function only has one argument, the text. This can be an actual text or a cell reference to the text. And here is the syntax for the trim function. Let's go back to our example earlier. In our example, the trim functions were placed in column K, and our first function was placed in cell K3. The first and only argument is the text that we would like to trim, which is quite obvious here. It's the text in column I, and our first is on cell I3. What the trim function does here is that it trims leading unwanted space or spaces so that it cleans up the text from all type of unwanted spaces, leading or trailing. Alright, so that's about it. Okay, so let's move on and check out the exercise for this lecture. In this lecture exercise, you've been given a similar data set, and your task is pretty much the same to the problem in our illustration earlier. Your task is to remove unwanted leading and trailing spaces in the data. Once you've completed the exercise, have a go at the quiz, and congratulations, you've reached a milestone in your learning here, as you've completed about 90% of the materials in this course. So thank you for being a great student. Keep up your efforts and stay tuned. See you in the next video. Ciao for now.